Right. Now let's look at question number 2 of the pure mathematics paper. Right. This is the absolute value graph problem. Right. So we have to draw y equals absolute value of 4 minus 2 absolute value of x and y equals 2 absolute value of x minus 1. So we'll draw this one first. This is the easy one. That one we'll draw first. When you are drawing these graphs, try to draw it to rough scale. Then it is easy to see where the intersection points lie. And when you want to find an area like in this problem, it is better if you can draw it to a rough scale. Right. So, right, let's see. Right. So we want to draw this one. So this is what you have the V-shaped graph, which is the absolute value of x graph has been shifted to the right by 1 unit. So you are beginning at 1. Your vertex is at 1 for this one. Right. Then let's find the value when x equals 0. When x equals 0, y equals 2. Right. So then let's mark it y equals 2. Right. So then it's the V-shaped graph. So draw that. Right. That is the negative gradient line. Then positive gradient line would be the other line. And it's going to be symmetric now. So this is going to be at 2. Let's mark that and draw that line. Right. So that is what? That is the graph of that. So we'll label these lines also. This is the positive gradient line. So y equals 2x minus 2. This is the negative gradient line, which is y equals minus 2x plus 2. Right. So that graph is done. Now let's go to the second graph. Right. Second graph, absolute value, something is inside of absolute value. So first we'll do the inside graph, then worry about the absolute value that is outside. So this is the graph inside the absolute value. No? 4 minus 2 modulus x. So it's easy if you write it like this. It's easy to see what are the transformations applied here. So this minus means what? You have to do what? This is what? This is modulus x. No? Then minus modulus x means what? You just reflect this graph along the x-axis because all the values have to be negative now. No? So that is modulus of minus x. Then that one has to be shifted up by 4 units. No? So your graph would look something like this. So that is 4 minus 2 modulus x. So first we'll draw that, then we'll think about what to do to get the full graph. Right. So this one, where is the vertex? Vertex of this graph is at 4. Y value 4, y value 4 and x value 0. Y value 4 when x value 0, and then let's find where these points cross the x-axis. So then 2 modulus x equals 4 or modulus x equals 2. So that means x equals plus or minus 2. No? So let's mark the minus 1, minus 2. Right. So let me draw it with a different color. And the other one is, yeah, it has to go through 2. So like that. Right. Right. But this is not the graph we want. This is this one. This blue graph is 4 minus 2 absolute value of x. Then we have to draw the absolute value of that one. So that means what? These parts below the x-axis has to be reflected along x-axis like this. Then you get the full graph. Then erase the below parts because your absolute value graph can't have negative parts. This one. So all the below parts you have to reflect along what? X-axis. Then you have the full graph. So this W-shaped graph is what is the first graph, right? Okay. So then the graphing part is done. Let me label these lines. This is what? This is the negative gradient line. So y equals 4 minus 2x. This is the positive gradient line. So y equals 4 plus 2x, right? Okay. Now, what is the second part of the question? So the graphing part is done. Hence, find the area of that is enclosed by these two curves. So what is that area? That is this part. Area enclosed by these two curves is this green part. That's a parallelogram shape, right? Okay, let's figure out. Wait, let me figure out this point and this point quickly. Roughly from the drawing it looks like minus half and 3 halves, but we'll quickly do it using the equations. So let's figure out this point first. So I have to do what? I have to solve which two equations? 4 plus 2x, this one, 4 plus 2x and minus 2x plus 2. 4 plus 2x equals minus 2x plus 2. So 4x equals minus 2, x equals minus half. Right. So this is minus half. Let me mark this point. So minus half. And looks like y value is 3. You can substitute and see, yes, y value is 3. Substitute into one of the equations. So y value is 3. Right. That is done. Then we'll find this intersection point also, the other intersection point. This one, what are the two lines? 2x minus 2 and 4 minus 2x. 2x minus 2 and 4 minus 2x. So 4x equals 6, x equals 3 over 2. Right. So yes, roughly correct, no? And looks like at 1. Substitute 3 over 2. Yes, you get 1. Y equals 1. So this point is what? 3 over 2 comma 1. Right. Okay. Right. So we want this parallelogram area. I will do it like this. There's the base, but I have to find the perpendicular length of this rather than finding the perpendicular height of the parallelogram. I will do it like this. This seems the easiest way, I think. Let me extend these vertical lines through these two intersection points. And right. So now look, this parallelogram is contained inside of that big rectangle, right? That red rectangle. So what I will do is, then I can create 4 right angle triangles. This purple one, this purple one. These are easy to find. No? These are right angle triangles. No? Height and base is easy to find because we know all those coordinates. So those ones are easy to find. Let's say A1, A2. And these two small right triangles also easy to find. These two. A3, A4. So then let me mark the area we want as A5. So then how to find A5? A5 is the area we want, the parallelogram. That is going to be from this big rectangle. From this big rectangle, you have to get rid of what? A1, A2, A3, A4. Those 4 triangles. So what is the length of this rectangle? Let's see. This point is what? Minus half. This point is 3/2. So what is that length? 2, no? That is 2. Height is what? Height is 4. Y value is 4, no? Up here. So 4 into 2. That is the rectangle area. From that rectangle area, you have to get rid of these triangles. So this A1 is what? Minus half in half to 1, which is half into base is what? Base is 1.5 or 3/2. Height is what? This point is 3. So height is 3. Plus let's look at A2 area now. That one also base is what? 3/2. No? Base is 3/2. Half into 3/2. Height is what? This coordinate is 4. This one is 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. Plus the two small ones. Let's look at this one first. A3. So this coordinate is 4. This is 3. So height is 1. Base is half. So half into 1. A4 is similar. Length is, for the base is half. 3/2 minus 1, half. And what is the height? Height is 1. This coordinate is 1, 1. So half into 1. Now simplify and get the answer. So what do you have? 8 minus 9/4 plus 9/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. 8 minus 20/4. 8 minus 5, so 3. Area of the parallelogram is 3. Right, so that is question number 2. Right, next we'll look at question number 3.